Hi, I'm Jenny. Welcome to my channel Bluebells and Breakthroughs. I'm currently making video diaries of my weight loss journey called The Weight of Change. So I haven't been on for a couple of weeks, which I'll explain to that to you of how I've been feeling and things. So I'm on Slimmy's World at the moment. I'll say I'm on Slimmy's World. I'll tell you about it. Right, so I'm doing really well on Slimmy's World. I lost like quite a bit of weight in a few weeks. As you know, I went away on holiday camping solo for my first time. When I went camping solo, this is in my head, it's just like silly excuses. I couldn't get gluten-free stuff, so I was eating silly food like I had a lot of fruit, but I couldn't cook anything, so I ran like packets of crisps and stuff like that. I didn't plan it well enough, but it was my first time solo, so next time it will be completely different. So since then I haven't really done it properly. So so I went the week after to Slimmy's World and I put £1 on. Then I was so like down, and you know how you put yourself down in your head, oh I'm gonna start it tomorrow, or start it tomorrow, or I'll start it clean on Monday. It's all that way, isn't it, in your head? So that's what I kept doing. And then I think everything's so confused in my head. I've nothing straight in my head. And then coming to do this video to tell you about it. So I went to get weighed in on Saturday. It's now Wednesday, and I'd put £1 on, but that was for 2 weeks, so £1 a week I've been putting on, so I put £1.50 on. So I don't want to go back up again. So I'm hoping that the video will help me to straighten things out in my head, because I've had to make a list of things to talk about on here that you might want to know for it to be more stable rather than all mixed up in my head and how it comes out. Or it's proper crap when it comes out. Plus I had a migraine in the middle of it all as well. Anyway, which I haven't had a migraine for a couple of years. So the feelings that I was having, as many of us do, I'll have that bar of chocolate or whatever it is, cake or whatever. I'll start it tomorrow because I really need that right now. Well, you don't really, do you? But at that time, that second, that moment, you're in a shop or you're all the way to a bloody shop. I mean, it were like 3 miles away to the shop that I went to go and actually go and get something. And I got in my mind because it was gluten-free and there were cakes, but I ended up with biscuits instead. Anyway, but they're gluten-free. The feelings of, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it Monday, preparing my food, thinking, oh, prepare your food. And I make something and think, oh, that's really good. Like a stew, I love stews, and I'd be sat there when thinking, I don't want to eat it, so I chuck the lot in the bin and sit there with nothing to eat. Then I'd be so hungry by the time I was going into work or whatever, and I'd just go and get a massive packet of crisps, what you're supposed to share, and a big chocolate bar. Anyway, you can't, I know at the time you put yourself down and you put yourself down, but you can't keep doing that to yourself. It's like you're abusing yourself in a way where you have to stop it. And sometimes you've been doing it for years. I know I am a person who binge eats. I haven't had any treatment for it. I haven't had diagnosis. I got the book, what it recommended off the NHS website. It was nothing to do with binge eating. It was to do with bulimics and anorexia. I could see a bit of it, but and then even the people that were discussing it on podcasts and said it's nothing to do with binge eating. That isn't how you are, how you feel and stuff. I couldn't go and throw it up. It's no. It must be awful for the people who go through that, but the binge eating, if you could just chew it without swallowing it, just chew it in your mouth and then spit it back out, but can't even do that. Anyway, and it's not funny, it's absolutely, it's quite devastating. So I put things a bit more into perspective for myself. I'm forever buying diaries, fill first couple of days in, I have to get a new one then to set my days out. When I've been looking into it, I have been told about the ADHD and people think I've got it. And when I watch people on YouTube and how they describe themselves and what they do, this is one of the things that they do, keep buying the diary things to fill in to start anew. So I've not actually started anew with this one. I've just like ripped it out, folded it and ripped it out and started. Because I need things written down, but it's all right it being in this book, but I need to be able to see it visually. Now I'm lucky because I live on my own, so I'm just gonna like pop a few of the same things around the house. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna have one next to my lamp. When I go into the bathroom, I'm gonna have the same one there. I'm gonna have the same one in my yoga room. Now that might sound a bit daft to a lot of people. I'm gonna have one downstairs to see it downstairs. But I need to get in a good routine. And when my head goes a bit doolally, if you will, it like ends up with all sorts of messages in it. I cannot focus for the heck of it. I cannot focus. I've been through some things this year. I gave up e-cig, which I didn't want to. I just kept coughing every time I tried it, and then I kept thinking, oh, leave it, whereas it ended up like a week and I had it, and I thought, well, you can do it for the rest of your life now. So I have done. A few first months were just like popping into your head, oh, I really fancy it, but by the time you'd thought about it, the thought had gone. So I'm happy with that. My dog I had to have him put down. He was 16 years old, and it was just a shame on last day. Anyway, so I had him put down. Found that really devastating. Not that it shocked me, but how long it's gone on for. I can still tear up about that. Anyway, so there are things that do make you more emotional than other things, don't they? And that's just life. So anyway, so now I'm gonna set myself challenges, and so I need, as I've said, like the piece of paper. I'm gonna write it so many times and put it around the house so I can see it as I'm walking around. Right, oh, have I done that? No, I haven't. Get it done now. Just simple things of get out of bed in the morning. You know, sometimes you lie there and you just think, sorry, my nose is running a bit. I'm like coldish, but my nose, it's not actually snot or anything like that. It's I get it when I'm out on walks, just your sinuses clearing. And I didn't know it were affecting me actually till just now. But anyway, keep focused. Right, routine and challenges. So I do like a good routine, but it's remembering to do the routine. So the first thing is to get out of bed in the morning. Like as soon as you wake up, think, right, all right, just get up. Don't think about your day or anything. You've already got it written down right beside your bed. You've got it in every room. So just get on with that. That'll take over my brain, if you will, and my thoughts. The next one, I need to do yoga every morning. I can feel the difference, and I suffer so much if I don't do something that stretches as many muscles out as I can get, and weight bearing my top half, because you don't tend to weight bear, do you? You're not going to go around, oh, I'll go and weight bear. It's not a natural thing to do, is it? I'm going to do weights twice a week, just a simple routine of weight bearing exercises. If you want to know anything about it, let me know, and I'll start putting it on and show you the routine that I do. And then after that, shower and ice bath. Now I like to have a really good shower. It also makes me feel better. I know people have showers every morning, but and they make you feel better. And then I go and have my ice bath, which I love it. So I like watching somebody on YouTube, and they said, oh no, you've not to do it every morning. You've to do it just spasmodically, like you get up in the morning, I'm going to do it today, I'm not going to do it tomorrow. No, I couldn't do that. My brain just cannot cope with that. So I know I have to have it planned in every day, and it's something that I like doing anyway. So I maybe don't do it once a week. I clean it out every 4 days. So and sometimes it has like this brownish tinge on the stuff inside, the plastic and that inside. So I'll put a tiny bit of bleach in it, and it takes like all day to like clear it, and then I'll empty it out, give it a good swill and everything. It depends what shift I'm on and everything, whether I can refill it for the morning after. I don't push myself, I don't think, come on, you have to do it. I can't cope with anything like that. Right. And then I have my breakfast, and then I walk. Now a walk is actually part of my challenge. When I had my dog Dudley, it's something you have to do. You get up and you say, I have to walk the dog, and the dog always comes first before you get anything in the morning. My dog always comes first, because I used to think I might get to in an hour's time, half an hour's time, where I don't want to do anything, and so I need to boost myself up and take my dog for a walk. So that's how my brain works. And if you've got a responsibility, then you bought that dog for a reason, and it's a responsibility. You go and crack on with it. Now that is my morning routine, and that's what I want to do. Now if I'm working, I'm on an early. That means I'm getting up at 5 o'clock anyway. I don't want to get up any earlier than 5 o'clock. So literally it's going to be get out of bed, the same obviously, yoga, shower, ice bath, breakfast, chill. I also like to chill for about 10-15 minutes before I go out the door to work. It just like sets me up, as you will. Now if I wake up and I've done everything and I've still got, say, half an hour or something, then I'm going to try and push myself for a walk. But what I've started doing is I try to incorporate the walk with my work. So just park a bit further away from places that I'm going to. It might only be just round the block, but it's those extra ones that you're doing. So that's what I'm trying to do with that one. So that's all going forward. So just a little routine, challenges. So I've found some on my phone that I'm using. So one of them's a squat challenge. I like to challenge myself to things, and it makes me feel really good. So starting that today, and I've got a couched 5k on here that I'm starting today, but I'm not doing the running one because I don't think personally for me it's any good for me knees and my hips unless they get stronger as I get doing stuff. So it's just going to be power walking, what I've talked about before. I like power walking. I've got to stage in my life, the age, I suppose, where I don't bother as much. I'll wear headphones, you know, the big ones, and walk along. You wouldn't have caught me doing that 15 years ago. I'd have been too self-conscious that I thought everybody were looking at me. Not like anybody ever does. Do you know what I mean? It's just in your head. So I don't mind doing things like that now, and it's like I'm doing it for me, not for passers-by anyway. Not that they bothered. Yeah, so that's my plan. I'm sticking to Slimmy's World. So I'm going to prepare a salad for today. I do love a good salad with a good dressing on. I just keep feeling like I'm missing out on something, and you can get these light pots from Aldi that are 1.5 pints, but my Aldi never has them in. It only has the ordinary pots in, it doesn't have the light pots in. So I'll have a sip, because I don't want to get chocolate crisp, because that is just a binge on the lot. Whereas if I've got a little pot in, I could just have that one pot and maybe get one daily, because I live near Aldi, and get one daily. To know that I could have that some throughout the day, and I quite like challenging myself to how long I could go without it before I eat it that day. And then I realise most of my day is gone and I haven't done anything I shouldn't be doing. So they're changing the words to Slimmy's World as well, and that's going to start in January, because people are misinterpreting what sins are. I actually thought sins were sins, like you're sinning when you're eating these things. It's called something like synergy or something like that, and it's to do with, I think they said the energy is something in it. I'll not quote it because I can't really remember what the lady said at Slimmy's World, but it's all going to be reworded and that in January to show you that it's not actually sins, and a few things are going to change in it. So, but as I say, I'm going to just like stick to my Slimmy's World and do my little routine. I write it up a few times, put it around there, the house, and then I can report back next week to what I'm going to mark down, what I have done and what I haven't done, and what I really struggled with, because this is what I'm not doing. I should be keeping a diary for my video diary to say what helped, what did I achieve each day, not go through the days, but also 3 times last week I managed to do and it was quite easy for me. Okay, so good luck with your weight loss journey, everybody. Hopefully I've helped you with something. I feel really positive now I've chatted with you. So press the like button, subscribe, whatever you feel like you want to do it. And meet you next week. Bye.